it's all about the Arsenal now, isn't it?
Yeah, it
Can't throw it away.
No, I think they've got it done. But I mean, going back to the young boy, he is an exceptional talent because he has this way that once he gets into full speed, he moves his body. And he can move. He just moves defenders just with a slight movement of his body. And only great players can do that. Johan Cruyff could do that. George Best could do that. Messi can obviously do that. And I had a player at Newcastle, Hatem Ben Arfa, who was a bit like that. And Dowman has got that ability when he has the ball to baffle defenders just by the slight movement of his body. And he did that yesterday on that breakaway, just on that, as the defender was rushing across, desperate. He just shinked his body a little bit, come inside, and then he obviously tapped in the goal. It was a great moment for Arsenal because obviously it sealed the victory. And with Manchester City only drawing at West Ham, that 9-point cushion looks enough now, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does feel as though we were all kept thinking, well, City are going to come good. Yeah. City are going to make a fist of this. They're going to make a fight of it. And it hasn't panned out that way. That being said, they do have a game in hand and they still have to take on Arsenal this season as well, not just in the League Cup final, which is coming up on Sunday.
Yeah, I still think that has some significance to the title, that League Cup final. You know, how that sort of pans out. Because if Manchester City can win that, I think that could, give them a boost for the run-in. And obviously then they got them to come at the Etihad, etc., etc. But you just can't, when you look at 3 defeats in 31 games, it says everything about Arsenal. They're so difficult to beat and to break down.
And 22 goals conceded in those 31 games. You're absolutely right. It's so hard to break them down. But so much could hinge, as you say, on this League Cup final, which is going to be live on TalkSport on Sunday. And then that game at the Etihad is roughly or so a month later. Can you possibly see, I should say, Arsenal dropping any points now in this season? I mean, I can give you their fixtures if that helps. Obviously, they've got, where am I going? Here we go. Bournemouth at home. Then they've got that trip to City, followed by Newcastle and Fulham at home, West Ham away, Burnley at home, and then they finish the season at Crystal Palace.
Yeah, well, West Ham and Crystal Palace away, possibly, because the problem you have when you're trying to win the title, of course, is not just defeats but draws, where you drop those 2 points, a bit like what Man City did at West Ham, and those 2 points become very, very important. So I think it's important to just churn the wins out. And I think they got enough room in that fixture schedule to get the wins they need to get it over.